Right, everybody, welcome to Resiliency Rounds. This is Resiliency Rounds with Jeremy and Anish, and we are discussing Aristotelian Nicomachean ethics. We are in book four, and we had just finished discussing the elitist virtues that Aristotle has described. The our path thus far has been the long winding path through what's called the great books of the Western world or the great conversation. We've started with the Platonic works and made our way through the Republic, and now we are discussing Aristotelian works. Aristotle is a pupil of Plato who broke away from the academia or Plato's university and went on his own way, and obviously in his own right is a great man who was a mentor to other great men who went on to achieve great things, the most famous of them being Alexander the Great. And what Aristotle did was he was trying to teach these men on how to be good rulers. That means build a philosophical republic inside of them and build the same kind of a republic around them. And so his he is blamed as being an elitist. That means his works are more geared toward the noble men or elite or people of power. But I think there are lessons in there for everybody, including the common man. And the biggest, I would say, the takeaway from Aristotelian works that we have had thus far is, what does it mean to lead a good life? A good life, which is what he calls eudaimonia, which is unlike happiness the way it's described in the English language, where you have a sense of positive feeling that is in most of our experiences fleeting. That is happiness inside of your life. With If you eat something that you like, or you watch something that you like, or you buy something that you like, that momentary feeling of positivity is what we call happiness. We believe that if we string together moments like that on a continuous basis, we'll have a happy life or a good life. But it turns out that is not the case. As you go through life, one realizes that life is not just about having positive feeling. As a matter of fact, if you have positive feelings the entire time, that's a version of psychosis. One finds out that there are some activities that may bring momentary displeasure or momentary pain, but it adds to a lifelong feeling of achievement, sacrifice, and that adds to happiness, not inside of your life but with your life. And the more such episodes or events one has in their life, and they circumvent those events with their own gumption, their own ability, and they learn something from it. Another way of saying it, they come out of a crisis, and when you come out of a crisis, you learn and you mature and you evolve. That's what leads to a good life. And so the way to a good life, this journey of sacrifice, this journey of death and rebirth, has to be in a certain direction. It cannot be in the direction of evil. It has to be in the direction of good, and that means it has to be in the direction of virtue. And so that's why we came to virtue. To Aristotelian eyes, is similar to the virtues in the Platonic sense. That is, there are cardinal virtues: justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. And if we align our lives to those virtues, we would be aligning our lives toward a good life or toward eudaimonia. And along with those four cardinal virtues, there are other virtues that Aristotle describes, and those were elitist virtues that we had gone through before, and those were liberality, magnificence, and then pride. And now he talks about social virtues. And so I'm going to pass it on to Jeremy, and you could probably lead us on from now, Jeremy. What do you think?
Yeah, and just commenting on the social virtues is almost they're kind of like norms of behavior of how we are to behave when we're around other people, which is they're pretty straightforward.